Welcome to CSEGuru. In this session, we will discuss the next looping concept, while loop in C. Already, we have discussed the concept of for loop with examples and also we have traced the logic. The concept of for loop and while loop is similar in all respects except the syntax. So, like for loop, while loop is a pre-test loop, entry control loop and top testing loop. So, the syntax for while loop is while, this is a keyword, and within bracket we have to write the loop expression. So when the loop expression is evaluated to true means it will allow the body of the loop to execute once. So any number of statements we can include within body of loop. So when the loop expression is evaluated to true only, it will allow the body of the loop to execute once. Since before executing the looping statements, the condition is checked here itself. So it is called pre-test loop as well as entry control loop. So here entry is restricted based on the loop expression. Only when the loop expression is evaluated to true, it will allow to enter into the body of the loop and execute once. Since in the top itself, the loop expression is tested, it is also called top testing loop. So this is everything similar to the concept of for loop. So here loop expression plays a major role and this only controls the complete loop. So here loop expression will be tested for every iteration. If the condition, that is the loop expression condition, is evaluated to true means the loop will execute one time. That is the body of the loop. So after executing the body of the loop, again the loop expression will be tested. Only when the expression is true means again the body of the loop will execute and this process continues until the condition is evaluated to false. So at any point of time when the condition is evaluated to false means the loop will exit and control will transfer to the next statement in the C code. That is out of the loop, it will not allow the body of the loop to execute when the condition is evaluated to false. So this is nothing but the while loop. And this everything is similar to for loop concept only. And here the body of loop execute repeatedly for specified number of times until the condition is evaluated to true. When the condition fails only, loop will exit. Since everything is based on this loop condition, it is also called condition controlled statement. Both for loop and while loop is a condition controlled statements. Next, syntax for while loop. While keyword, immediately after this keyword, there is an open parenthesis and closed parenthesis. Within this parenthesis, we need to specify the loop condition. That is the loop expression. And this is a single statement and it should not end with a semicolon. Immediately after the statement, there is an open curly brace and closed curly brace. And within this curly brace, any number of statements, that is the body of the loop, we can place it here. And all the statements has to end with a semicolon. Next, flowchart for while loop. This is the loop expression and only when the expression is evaluated to true means it will allow the body of the loop to execute. That is the statements placed within the curly brace. That is nothing but the body of the loop. It will allow the body of the loop to execute once. And after execution, control will be transferred to the loop expression. Again, the loop expression will be tested. And again, if the loop expression is evaluated to true means, again it will allow the body of the loop to execute once. That is one more time. After execution, again control will transfer to the loop expression. Again the loop expression will be tested. And this process continues. At any point of time, when the loop expression is evaluated to false means, it will not allow the body of the loop to execute. Control will transfer out of the body of the loop. And it will execute the next statements in the C code. So this is nothing but the flowchart for while loop. So up to this, if we are considering all the concept, it is similar to for loop only. The difference lies with the syntax only. So here while, immediately after this keyword within parenthesis we have specified the loop expression. But for loop, if we are considering, within this for loop there are three expressions, that is initialization, condition evaluation. This is a loop expression and this is loop updation. So here if we are considering, there are three expressions. All these three expressions is required for while loop also. But here if we are considering this expression 1 will be placed before while loop, and this is nothing but expression 2. And expression 3 will be placed at the end of the body of the loop. So general syntax if we are considering for while loop in the sense, this is the syntax, that is while expression, and within curly brace we have to place the body of the loop. But specifically if you are comparing with this for loop in the sense, there are 3 expressions here. All these 3 expressions is also required for while loop, but we have placed at different places in while loop. So this is the difference between the syntax of for loop and while loop. Next, if we are considering the example for while loop, here I value we have initialized to 1. So this is nothing but the loop variable, and this is nothing but expression 1 like in for loop. And here we have to initialize the loop variable, and here we have initialized to 1. Then next statement, while I less than or equal to n. So here I value will be checked with n, whether it is less than or equal to. If the condition is evaluated to true, means it will allow this body of the loop to execute once. That is, this statement will print the value of I. So at the end of the body of the loop, we need to update the loop variable. So here increment the I value. So previously I value was 1. If it gets incremented means I value will be 2 now. Again, the loop expression will be tested with the value of I 2. Whether 2 is less than or equal to n value. So if the condition is evaluated to true, means it will allow the body of the loop to execute once. So here it will print the I value. I value will be printed 2. So previous iteration it will print I value 1. In this current iteration it will print I value was 2. Again it will increment the I value. Now I value will be 3. Again it will check the loop condition whether 3 less than or equal to n. If the condition is true, again the body of the loop will execute, and again it will print the I value. I value is 3 now. So likewise, this process continues until the loop expression is evaluated to false. When the loop expression is evaluated to false, means control will transfer to the next statements in the C code. So this is the execution of the while loop. And here if you are considering, every time when the loop expression is evaluated to true, and it allowed the body of the loop to execute once, means that will be considered as one iteration. And again the loop expression is tested, and again the condition is evaluated to true, and again the body of the loop executes, means that will be considered as second iteration. Likewise, we need to consider the iterations in looping statements. So this is nothing but the execution of while loop. So in this session, we have discussed the concept of while loop with the syntax, flowchart and example. In the next session, we will discuss the while loop with an example program, and we will trace the logic. Thank you for watching this video.